I've been playing this deck a decent bit. I'm not expecting anything super spicy here. But I was wondering how Ritual Beast won the Anaheim Regional, which I think is the one that Lucas Sacco got top 8 at. And I think the California Regionals are usually quite big. So Ritual Beast won that tournament. And I'm wondering how, because that deck suffers from Perulia, that deck suffers from Fuvalos a lot. So like I'm wondering how does that deck win a regional in this format? And I'm wondering if maybe I can follow their explanations a little bit better because I've been playing this deck now. So like in Master Duel, so I know the cards. I'm gonna know what they're talking about, which that's at least something.
Hey guys, we're here with Peyton McDowell.
Hey guys.
Peyton, what'd you do today?
I just got first place at the Anaheim Regionals, playing
Let's
Ritual Beast.
fucking go!
How many people was it?
Over 300 people.
So,
right.
any shots before we start?
Shout out Highlander Duelists. Shout out TCG Top Choice Gaming. Shout out the Ritual Beast Discord. Shout out my friend Jesse over there. Shout out my friend Sanger over there. Shout out my
least enthusiastic Ritual Beast player. But yeah, they said 300 players. Isn't that small for Anaheim?
my friend Sam that's not here. My friend Alan that's not here. All right, let's get into the profile. Okay, so for the main deck, we're on 3 of the best card of the game. D-Shifter.
Bro, why was it so loud, man? Why was it so... I appreciate the bit. Hey, that's funny. But why was it so loud? Holy!
Starters. 3 Cannon. 3 Penguin. Both 1-card combos. This is way better. And then we're on our 1-of Beasts, 1 Pedalfin, 1
Pedalfin.
For our Tamers, 3 Elder. I've had this card impermed 4 times today.
Okay, come on, guys. Be better than that. Don't imperm it 4 times. Come on, man. I thought we went over this. I thought we talked about this. Bro, I haven't even gotten my Elder impermed once in Master Duel. I thought people knew by now.
So that's why you won.
Don't imperm this card. Unless you're fighting me, then you imperm the card. And they're on our best extender, 3 Lara. And then our 1-ofs, 1 Wen, 1 Winda. I saw her every game. People kept popping this card for some reason. And 1 Lara. And then for the honorary version of these monsters, we have Nemesis Flag.
All right, yep.
Nemesis Corridor.
Yeah.
And our favorite, Nemesis Protoss.
So can you tell me a theory about playing both of these
Okay.
at the same time?
So with Corridor, you're not gonna know what gonna know what they're on game 1. So this is safer. This is safer to go into. And then games 2 and 3, obviously Protoss is way better. And then under Shifter, sometimes it's hard to get into Protoss. And then if you want to call Fire, you have to like draw like the combo plus an extender. So I guess I like playing Corridor. Also, I've had a lot of games where I keep opening both of these under Shifter, and I just loop these cards over and over again until my opponent gives up. For the spells, we're on 3 Inheritance. It's just tanky. We're on 3 E-Telly. This card's broken. And then we're on the traps. 1 Seeds. This card's also broken. I can't tell you how many times I've opened this going second as my first drop.
It's probably good when you got Fulos, no?
Yeah, what's it called? Versus Tempai, we're gonna grind. He went first. I drew in a Seed and it ended up winning me the game. And then for the non-engine, 3 Ritual Beast Shifter.
Bro, the second
this card's
time?
more broken than Fulos.
You played 6 shifters or
Fulos
what?
sucks compared to this card. And then 3 Ash, 3 Imperm, 3 Eclipse, and the 1 called by. With Fulos in the game, I need...
It's very low on non-engine, isn't it? Like, if you're comparing it to other decks? Like, yeah, it's got access to Shifter, which technically Shifter counts for more non-engine. But it's like, it's not as many. Like, I know, it's a crazy thing to be sitting here and call 13 non-engine kind of little, because that was like a very, very good number a while ago. So like it is an aware moment to be like, wait, 13 is kind of low right now, like that, but it is what it is, right? Like it is not that much.
It's a main deck Ash and called by in order to like exist. And since we're playing Ash, you might as well have thrown an Imperm. This card's broken. You didn't come up as much as today, but it helps you dodge Imperm. You can still contact fuse when your cards are face down, and it can break boards by itself. That's it for the main deck. For the extra deck, we're on 2 Ulti Canahawk. This card's broken. It does everything. You resolve this card like 4 times in a turn. This card's insane. 2 Nochi. This card's also crazy. I can't tell you how many times people have tried to imperm my other cards while this card's on board. You can only target this card on board, once on board.
Well, you know, the thing is, that is more powerful in Master Duel than it is in the TCG, because if I remember correctly, in the policies for the TCG, if you try to imperm, let's say you try to imperm, I don't know, Canahawk, and they have a Yugioh Drago on the board, that is an illegal activation, and you're not forced to target the other one. You actually, like, you get a warning and you get the imperm back to your hand because you were trying to activate it on that card. That wasn't legal, so it wasn't a legal activation. In Master Duel, you throw the imperm on the table, it's there, and now please select your target, sir, and you have to click the freaking Yugioh Drago.
And we're on the one of the Ulti Pelio for our Summer and Pengu lines, and then 1 Ulti Guy Pelio. This card is broken. This card is insane.
So I guess that is your public service announcement. If your opponent activates imperm on an illegal target, you can't like force them to imperm something else. Like they will get it back to hand. Don't be the guy who said like, well, you activated imperm, now you have to target that Yugioh Drago or something. Like don't be that guy. The rules are not even, they're not even gonna rule for you. Like it's your opponent tried to imperm an illegal target, the imperm is an illegal activation, it goes back to hand.
It just says not once per turn Omnia game. I made this, every game I made this, I won the game. And then we're on 2 of the Link 4. The second one comes up for Rampengu combos. And then, what's it called? This card is a very funny effect where your opponent can't attribute cards to activate effects. So turns off Requiem, turns off Lotus, turns off the Azamina Omni Negate, turns off Phantom of Yubel. This card's insane. Turns off Genroku. This card's crazy. And then we're on 1 of the Link 2 just for the combo. And then we're on Ritual Beast Tamer Flame Banshee. She's the one that searches flag and gets his...
Shark TCG, thank you for the 8 months. Yes, I do have. I have them already. I have the crossover breakers cards from the OCG already. I have Ryzeal and I have Malice. I'm just waiting for an opportunity to have the time to prepare it, but we will look at those soon.
In the Protoss line, 2 level 4s, insane. And then finally, Ritual Beast Ulti Colossus. This card is Droll on legs. This card's insane. This card should not have come back on the ban list. And that's all for the...
You know, funnily enough, there's no spice here. No, I don't mean that in a negative way. I feel like this is a very standardized list by now, and there's a good reason to play all those cards. But like I said earlier, I was kind of trying to identify the reason why they won in this format, where this deck's weak to Fuvolas, weak to Perulia, all that kind of stuff, doesn't have as much room for non-engine. I'm trying to keep like the what made the difference?
We're on SP. This card's broken.
Maybe it's the 6th dimension shifters.
We have to actually make this.
Or imperm on Elder.
And then we're on 1 Anima. This card's also insane. It helps me get into this. And then we're on 1 Crossy. This card is mega insane.
Ooh, Crossy.
The theory behind this card is that it helps you beat Nib through Shifter. And then there are a lot of funny interactions where my flag will be engraved, and I haven't searched Protoss yet, so I summon a fusion to the zone it points to, and then I bring back my flag, and then I search Protoss. This card's insane.
Mega insane.
And
I mean, look, if you record a deck profile and you call every card broken and insane, you gotta have an option in your vocabulary to go one step further, right? So like, you call every card insane, broken, insane, broken, insane, broken, but then there's a card that you want to highlight. You want to like emphasize that that card was good for you. You got to call it mega insane. What else are you going to do? You gotta call it Mega Insane. You have no other options. You run out of options to highlight that you really liked that card, right? You gotta say Omega Insane, Giga Insane, Mega. One of those. You have to say that. What are you gonna do?
Solantis, he didn't come up that much today, but what's it called? I'm using a bit of Yugioh's theory where
yeah, you gotta power creep your vocabulary sometimes, right? If every card's insane, every card's broken, and then some cards are mega insane.
You link off your link 4 into this. You know, if someone Lara, you bring back your link 4, now they're co-linked, easy OTK. It never came up for me, but it's nice when it comes up.
Can you tell me about Protoss Call Water?
Okay, it's possible. It will take everything on my board to do. However, it is very possible. Oh my god. And then for the side deck, we're on 3D Fissure. This is plan B if you get Fluid. You have 6 more copies of Shifter in your deck. It also helps you beat Veiler, helps you beat Droll, stuff like that. And then we're on 3.
So the math is not mathing in this profile. So we had 6 shifters in the main deck, and then we just put 3 D-Fishers, and we said it's 6 more copies of Shifter. So we're on 12 already. 12 copies of Shifter, because 6 in the main, and then Di-Fi is 6 more copies, apparently.
Dark Ruler. This card is really good. Every time I drew it, it helped me push through the board. I think it's better than Evenly right now, honestly.
Honestly, maybe it's a mindset difference, right? Like, I'm looking at it, I'm like, the non-engine is kind of low, and all that kind of stuff. And they're like, nah, I'm just gonna draw Shifter every time, dude. I've got like 12 of them. Maybe it's a mindset difference. I think it's a mindset skill difference.
And then we're on 1 Duster, 2 Cosmics, just standard back row hate. And then we're on Magnamut, Hewsworm, and Anti-Spell. And then the final card on our side is the card we all hate, Fuelos. This card is broken.
Do you own those?
I don't hate Fuvelos. I like Fuvelos. I would like to Fuvelos all my Yubel opponents who are trying to do very unfair things to me.